Some wives of current and former Border Patrol agents are fed up with the situation and are stepping in. Irene Armendariz-Jackson is the Republican candidate for Texas's 16th congressional district, which includes El Paso. She joins us now. Good morning, Irene. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for calling me Irene. You're the first one.
I am a fluent Spanish speaker, so I made sure not to screw it up. I know that you were born in El Paso. Your parents were naturalized U.S. citizens. Is that right?
Correct. From Mexico, yes.
So to clarify, you are not anti-immigration here. You're anti-illegal immigration. Is that right?
100%. We need to know who's coming in, what their intentions are, and we want to make sure that they're not a burden to our community or a danger to our families.
Well, when it comes to the stories your husband has told you, I understand that he is a retired Border Patrol agent, but what is he telling you about the actual day-to-day experience of trying to patrol that border?
Well, he retired in December, so he lived through the 2019 surge of illegal immigrants. And I just want to make something very clear. These people are not migrants. They're not immigrants. They're illegal aliens or illegal immigrants per immigration law. Let's not change the law by changing the terminology. And basically what he tells me is that he took a note to protect our borders and to stop illegal immigration, not facilitate it. And that is exactly what our Border Patrol agents are doing right now, alongside ICE and other agencies, whether it's at the local or state level. They are facilitating illegal immigration, and it needs to stop.
So how are Border Patrol agents being, well, no, hold on, you just answered that question. I'm guessing it is not a coincidence, though, that there are 3 women, congresswomen, that are running as Republicans for congressional seats there in Texas border towns. Yourself, Cassie Garcia, and Mayra Flores in different parts of the area. What is it that you guys, what was attractive about joining Congress, and what do you think you can do if you get there in order to fix immigration? Because there's a lot of folks complaining about it, but not a lot of people doing anything about it.
Well, the reality is that we have given the power to the executive branch, the president, to change the processing and how you apply the law. We need to make sure that we take Congress back and make the law so strong that the president does not have the power to change the processing. They don't change the law, but they change how you apply the law. And no president, and this comes from the foundation of our country, our forefathers never wanted the president to have this kind of power. It's a total disregard for the safety of Americans. Right before this, you had a segment where the people from New York are complaining. This is ridiculous, and it's hypocritical to see them complaining about a few illegal aliens being in their community when we're dealing with thousands. We're dealing with 6 to 10 buses leaving El Paso. That's just one city leaving El Paso. I don't know where they're going. Some of them are going to New York. Some of them are going to DC. Some of them are going to Chicago. But the hypocrisy from this administration is overwhelming. And honestly, I'm very angered. This needs to stop, and every Congress member needs to be held accountable that has facilitated this. I don't care what side of the aisle you are on. If you're not doing your job, then you need to be removed.
Well, Ms. Armendariz, let me ask you this, though. Governor Abbott has been busing immigrants from the border, and these are asylum seekers, so they have temporary legal status here in this country. He's been busing them from the border up into sanctuary cities, as he calls them, for 6 months or so. Have things gotten better at the border because of that?
No.
So it's not really accomplishing anything, this busing?
No. You know, the people in New York are complaining about illegals walking in their neighborhoods. We have them here all the time. And they're very easy to identify. You know exactly who belongs in your community, who belongs in your city. There's a special kind of shoe that they wear. It's either flip-flops or an orange-looking Croc-style shoe that they have been given. This has just exploded things. Now, I do believe that there is, I'm glad that they're busing them out, because or else we'd be stuck with them. And, you know, we walk the area.
But if it isn't changing anything where you live and it isn't helping, then why do you support it?
No, it's not.
Then why do you support
it? It's because they need to get a taste of what really is happening on the border. There's still a lot of border crisis deniers. And so for them to actually feel them right at their front steps is what we have been feeling. And again, the hypocrisy needs to stop. Our borders need to be secure because this endangers Americans. Every policy should put Americans first. The safety of Americans, whether you're Hispanic or non-Hispanic, should be the priority of this government. And it's a total slap in the face for them to actually disregard the safety of Americans.
Irene Armendariz-Jackson is the Republican candidate for Texas's 16th district in the El Paso area. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.